Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. It's time for our Ask the Expert segment with Dominique Levesque from Dominique Levesque Bridal. If you have any questions and you want to get a hold of us, you can give us a call live on the air. 789-6559, extension 2803. You can always reach us via email or put a post on our Facebook page. Dominique, great to have you back on the show.
It's great to be back.
You look fantastic.
Thank you.
So do your models, and we are talking about the Christmas wedding now.
Christmas wedding, how to dress to go to a Christmas wedding, and a lot of nice, colorful stuff.
It's got to be somewhat of a challenge for the bride. In terms of weather, you never know what to expect. In terms of pictures, in terms of staying warm, but still feeling the part. There's a lot to it.
There's a lot of accessories that can come in play. And sometimes we have people who come and ask us, is there such a thing as a winter wedding dress and a spring wedding dress? Well, it's not like the typical season in a regular clothing store. There is not a winter wedding dress and a traditional. There is some that have a little bit heavier weight to it and some that are lighter weight, and it depends on your comfort level. Definitely we tend to see the heavier fabric for the winter weddings, and like we're going to see on Melanie today.
Well, you'll see a lot of it's played up with the accessories, so let's take a look. And honestly I felt like she looked like an angel when I first saw her.
So Melanie's wearing the faux fur jacket. And that jacket is really popular during the winter wedding. Sometimes we have people who say, oh, I have a September wedding, should I wear the fur jacket? That's a little too early. But anytime after November, when the weather gets a little bit cold and it becomes weather appropriate.
It's beautiful. Now, does it come, or does that, I know that you like to add some bling to all of your items, so it's got that beautiful clip that those can be found on them.
Well, that clasp actually comes with that jacket, so it has that little bit of bling. It's just not the faux fur. It jazzes it up a little bit, so that's all good. And the tiered, layered, ruffled look has been in such demand at our store that we are constantly bringing it in, and they fly off the rack all the time, so they go by really quickly. And I really love the bead and crystal work that's done on that bodice also. When you're doing a winter wedding, crystals are a big accent. They're reminiscent of ice. You can really then do a lot of your decorating, incorporating that in it, so it gives you a really nice overall picture. And I brought the tiara on Melanie because I've been showing a lot of birdcage lately, but since the royal wedding, we've actually had a lot of people starting to ask again for the tiara. So we bought one to show today.
Beautiful. Thank you. And now we're going from this beautiful wintry white to a lot of color.
Absolutely. This is a bridesmaid's dress that we carry at our store. This is a line that's exclusive to us. It's from the Andrew Adela collection. What's great about this dress is for winter weddings, they tend to be a little bit more formal. Often they want a candlelight ceremony. It's going to be during the evening. These dresses are perfectly appropriate for that type of ceremony. Now, this dress we've also done in the white and the ivory if somebody wanted an informal wedding. What's great about the colors also during the winter, you want to do some deeper tones, some richer tones, and leave the pastels for the spring and the summer weddings.
And another thing too is I've noticed with you like to add ribbon. You can add certain things to each of these dresses to add a different pop of color.
This one can come tone on tone, and we have a selection of ribbon that can be alternated for a different look. And we actually added a brooch to this one to give it a little bit more glamour. I find that evening ceremony, you want a little bit more of crystal accents and things like that going on.
Beautiful, thank you. And then if you're thinking Christmas, you're thinking red.
You're thinking red. Now, we've had some brides that actually don't want to go traditional because they're saying, you know what, Christmas is a party, New Year's Eve weddings, that kind of thing. They can opt to go from our evening wear collection. That's also part of our prom collection. We have a lot of dresses coming in this time of year. And a market that we found interested in our area is a lot of people are asking for engagement party dresses, and they're looking for that type of dress. So those are clients that we cater to as well.
The dress before the dress.
The dress before the dress.
These are beautiful, and of course you've got. You were talking about having the extra bling. You have that along
the extra
right
crystal
underneath the. What line would you call that? The empire.
Yeah, and we have the tiered bottom again. And I wanted to show, Rebecca's one of our plus size model, and she has this amazing figure, and we always tend to think if you're a bigger size, you need to either go A-line. Well, look, she's in a fit and flare, and it looks absolutely stunning. You know, you have to work with the proportion of your body and the shapes like we talked a couple weeks ago.
But nowhere that you can act, you know, you have some great features, so put the focus on there for sure. Let's take one final look at our models. We'll have an opportunity. I know you brought some other dresses for us that we can reference. I know a lot of people are going to be sending in their questions, so we showed it a little bit earlier how to get a hold of us if you're looking to speak with Dominique, but also we'll have more information for you, great ideas, and we'll keep the models on hand just in case we need to make some reference. We're going to take a short commercial break. There's the information to contact us for Ask the Expert with Dominique Levesque Bridal, and we'll see you after the commercial break.